Sister, before we talk about money today, I want you to pause with me, not rush, not multitask, not think about what's next. Just pause because I know the feeling you carried into this new year, 2026. That moment when you're sitting at the table, bills spread out, your stomach tight, your shoulders tense, that quiet question in your mind asking, why does it still feel like this? You work hard, you are responsible. You show up for everyone else. And yet, money still feels so heavy. Your debt still feels overwhelming, and it feels like you're running, but you're not moving, as if you were on a treadmill. Sometimes the balances don't go down. Sometimes they go up. And that creates so much frustration. It creates shame. It creates exhaustion. But sister, I need you to hear this and hear this clearly as we begin 2026. You are not broken. You are not failing. And you are not behind. I remember the day I finally reached my breaking point. I took out a piece of paper, taped it on the wall, and wrote down the total amount of our debt in big, bold numbers. I did not soften it. I didn't round it down. I did not look away. And yes, it scared me. But it also did something else. It woke me up because that was the moment I stopped hoping money would magically work itself out for us and started taking responsibility for our financial future. And that's what today represents. January 1 is not about resolutions. It's about our decisions. And sister, today you get to decide. 2026 will not be another year of avoidance. It will not be another year of stress. It will not be another year of praying for relief without a plan. This can be the year you get clear, the year you get organized, the year you start walking out of debt step by step. And I'm going to walk with you every step of the way. Hello, sister, and welcome to Her Money with Reese. Whether you're watching on YouTube or listening on the podcast, this is a space created for Christian women who want peace with their money, not pressure, guilt, or confusion. This is where we talk honestly about finances, but we do it with wisdom, grace, and truth. I am Teresa Bartell, and my nickname is Reese, certified financial coach and certified YNAB coach. But more than credentials, I am a wife, a woman, and someone who had to learn all of this the hard way. My husband and I didn't start out financially confident. We was broke. We had consumer debt. We had stress. We had moments where money felt like a constant source of tension. And we had to learn how to manage money on purpose, not emotionally, not reactively, and not from fear. Now my heart is to help women like you move from financial chaos to clarity, from feeling overwhelmed to confidence, from survival to stewardship. Sister, I am truly glad that you're here with me right now, listening or watching. Let's talk about how 2026 becomes the year things change for you. But before we talk strategy, we have to talk reality. Debt doesn't just affect your bank account, it affects your peace. It sits in the back of your mind when you wake up, it follows you through the day, it whispers to you at night. And for men and women, debt carries shame. But here's the truth, most women are not in debt because they're reckless. They're in debt because they were surviving, helping others, covering gaps, handling emergencies, doing the best they could with what they knew. The system itself is designed to keep you in what I call a comfortable panic. You make the minimum payments. Somehow you avoid the late fees. You feel like you're being responsible. But minimum payments are calculated to keep you paying interest for years, but you're not failing. You're playing a rigged game. Another reason debt lingers is avoidance. Looking at the numbers, it hurts. Opening statements creates anxiety. So guess what we do? We delay. But sister, you cannot heal what you refuse to face. Debt grows in the dark. Clarity, it turns on the light. Then there's financial fog. You know money comes in. You know bills are paid. But where does the rest go? The lunches, the subscriptions, the convenience spending, small leaks sink big ships. And finally, defeat. After years of debt, you stop believing freedom is even possible. But Proverbs 21:5, it tells us the plans of the diligent lead surely to abundance. Planning is not lack of faith. Planning is obedience. Many women fear budgeting because they think it means punishment. But budgeting is not about restriction. It's about control. A zero-sum budget gives every dollar a job. Nothing wanders, nothing disappears, nothing surprises you. You stop reacting to money and start directing it. Jesus said in Luke 14:28, suppose one of you wants to build a tower. Won't you first sit down and estimate the cost? God values preparation. A plan brings peace. A plan brings clarity. A plan restores confidence. Freedom begins with honesty. Start with your net income. What actually hits your bank account? Then create a debt inventory. Write down who you owe, how much you owe, the interest rate, and of course, the minimum payment. Not to shame yourself, but to tell you the truth. Seeing it, it may feel very uncomfortable, but discomfort is temporary. Avoidance is so expensive. Then track every dollar you spend for one full month. Every single dollar tells a story. And once you know the story, you can change the ending. The traditional rule is helpful, but seasons require adjustment. For a season, you choose focus over comfort. You shrink your wants. You redirect money. You make room for freedom. This is not punishment. It is purpose. Galatians 6:9 says, let us not grow weary in doing good, for at the proper time, we will reap a harvest. When every dollar has an assignment, confidence grows. You stop guessing. You stop hoping. You start knowing. That leftover money, it becomes your debt demolition fund. This is where your momentum it begins. Before attacking debt, let me tell you, it's very important to do all of this. You have to build your emergency fund before attacking any debt aggressively. You protect your progress. A started emergency fund keeps you from going backward. Wisdom always builds a buffer, and then you have to choose your strategy. Will it be snowball or avalanche? Momentum or math? The best plan is the one you'll stay with. Consistency beats perfection. Sister, 2026 does not start with shame. It starts with intention. If this episode spoke to you, I'm asking you to like it, subscribe, and comment one expense you're cutting this month. Let's walk this year together. That knot in your stomach, it won't live there forever. Peace replaces fear. Order replaces chaos. Freedom replaces stress, stone by stone, dollar by dollar. Sister, 2026 can be the year you finally get free. Stay with me. Thank you for listening if you're on the podcast. Thank you for watching if you're on YouTube. Let's win with our money in 2026. I will see you next time.